Hi everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seat of My Plants, and today I want to show you a couple things I'm doing in the in-ground garden. It was almost a week ago that I rototilled, and then rototilled on a Sunday and planted the following day, Monday. And so it's been almost a week and I am seeing a bunch of baby little weeds popping up. So I want to start, I'm going to go around and use my stirrup hoe. And this I got from my dad. So this thing has to be, I don't know when he got it, but it's over 40 years old. And it is one of my favorite tools for weeding. And so I'm going to show you the weeds are just tiny little seedlings. And in the beginning, I just want to keep going after them while they're really tiny, because it takes a lot less time than if you just let them go and then have to deal with it when they're much bigger and they have the root system going. The other thing I'm doing today is putting the cages up, and I'll show you those. They're square that I got from Burpee, square cages. They fold up and they store away. I store them in my shed over the winter. And also another thing I use when I add fertilizer, I'm going to put it in a 5-gallon bucket and fill that up with water, but I do use a filter because I do have chlorine in my water. And I went ahead and I found this. It's called Fox Farm Grow Big. And so I will be adding this to my tomatoes today. And the directions say, you know, apply the first one within 2 weeks of planting. And I think supplemental feedings, half a teaspoon per gallon. Let me see, every other week. So once every 2 weeks, I'll be adding this. And you do it typically not in the direct sunlight, which right now, pretty soon it's going to start hitting behind that tree. So, and I'm applying it to the base. But you add 2 to 3 teaspoons. And here it says every other watering in the beginning. Anyhow, I'm going to try this out, and I watched a video on somebody else using this, and the tomatoes were absolutely gorgeous. So I'll be doing that today, and I'm going to show you, you know, the seedlings are just tiny. And in my opinion, if you can weed when they're that tiny, and continue to do that for a couple weeks, till eventually you will pretty much not have to weed anymore in your garden. I mean, here and there you will, yes, but not like combating a big mess. So let's see if I could show you. So I don't know if you can see that, all those little tiny weeds. So I'm going to go ahead and start weeding. And it'll probably take me about 10 minutes at the most. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for now. Abby, don't do that. Okay, here is the tomato cage, one of them. And this is where they fold flat. So I'm going to put this towards the back. It's one of my taller ones. And you just unfold it. And that also keeps the deer more confused about even attempting to jump in my garden, which they actually don't. Okay, so I got all the tomato cages up and fertilized the tomatoes. And back there in the grow bags here, those are potatoes. This year I did the red potato, and there's more of a here, and I also did a yellow potato. And there's the other side of the garden. And I can actually pretty much say, I think pretty much all my planting is done. Here I got a bunch of seed flowers. I put in a mixture of cosmos and zinnia. And over here I did the dwarf sunflowers. And then here's some sage and some more flower seed. And there is some cucumbers. I did the silver slicers in there. They're a white cucumber. And back here I have cherry tomatoes growing along the trellis, which is going to be gorgeous and easy to harvest them. And then I threw in some seed, and there's some peppers right there. And here I think these are either yellow or white scallop squash. Here's some more peppers here, and cherry tomatoes. These are all cherry tomatoes back here. Over in this bed I have corn, and this was gifted to me, and so far it's growing nicely. I'm really excited about that. First year, well, actually my second attempt. The very first year I ever tried growing corn, it was my very first vegetable garden, and it did not do anything. But these look nice and healthy. And I guess when you do, if you've been gardening for a while, you start learning how to do things the right way. So, okay, here are some more peppers in this bed. And now I'll take you back. Here is the butterfly garden. And over here, just a bunch of different flowers. And then now we're getting into the milkweed. And hanging basket. I just love this part of the garden. All this established milkweed. Keep kicking the bottom of this. It's getting the flowers. And then here is another little garden. I put cosmos in here and petunias. And anyhow, looks good. Here I'm getting all my, these are the black raspberries. And I have a lot. And mixed in with these are some blackberries. The black raspberries are the ones that are going to be harvested first. The blackberries coming after. Here's some more peppers. A bunch of zinnia seeds I threw in here. And there's some sunflowers right here. These are the bunching onions. Here's some celery. Some more peppers. And stevia. And flat leaf parsley. And then here is the eggplant. And this is a sugar rush peach pepper. And different seeds for flowers I threw in here. And take it across the other side. Okay, here is a bunch of onion that I planted. I just planted this about a week ago, so they are put in very, very late, but I'm still gonna probably have some decent size onions. There's a Walla Walla in there, and I believe some red onion. And this I transplanted from another bed. And here is some more of the bunching onion. Here is that where the sage and chamomile flowers. I have not done anything with those. Here is my garlic. I am starting to get the scapes. So I will be harvesting those and making a pesto. Very, very soon I'll be harvesting those. Here's some more tomatoes I put in, another pepper, sugar rush peach. And here I put in, the sweet dumpling, acorn squash. And then some more peppers, which I'll be harvesting a lot of these peppers. And I think I want to stuff them with Italian sausage. These are these seeds are from M.I. Gardner, these Hungarian wax peppers. Here's some of the jalapenos in this bed. And some more peppers. The shishitos are starting to load up. I love the shishito. Here is the Black Beauty tomatoes. And then over here is my other flower garden, which I absolutely love. Here is the Chicago fig. So I got that last year, I think, and it overwintered nicely, and look how gorgeous that is. And I have a feeling I'm going to get figs this year. And then a bunch of seeds I threw in here, zinnia seeds, I don't know, different seeds. And the lily here is blooming. I went ahead and pruned back my snapdragon, so promote more growth. And I have a butterfly bush that's starting to grow more. Some coneflowers. And then I went ahead and planted some more onion over here. And I don't know, we'll see how they do. And I'm going to put some cilantro seeds in here. And I think I'm going to try and get some dill in too. And I'm going to try radishes and carrots, but I might wait towards the end of the season. And all of these peppers are going to a friend. Linda, if you're watching this video, these are going to your house. I was hoping to get there today, but it will probably be tomorrow. And anyhow. And oh, the strawberries. These are all doing great. I did get a second batch of the bare root strawberries because the first one they just didn't do anything. A couple did. But anyhow, that's all my strawberries. I don't know if I'm going to get any strawberries from them this year. I hope I do. And then I just uppotted different flowers. And that's about it. Over here, I just, these are those beautiful petunias I started from seed. Absolutely love them. I will be growing these every single year. And look how gorgeous they are. Those are petunias. I just love them. They're just very, I don't know, Victorian garden feel to them. And if I can, I mean, next year maybe, hopefully I can grow enough so I could sell some. I don't know. We'll see. But anyhow, I think that's about it. I'm very happy I'm finally almost done planting. Where I can actually just come out and relax, fertilize, do things like that. Just really have fun with the garden. Instead of always stressing out, like, I gotta get my plants in. But they're in now. So I still have like 60 tomatoes out front. I don't know. But anyhow. Alright, I guess that's it. And just wanted to show you the garden so far, how it looks. And I'll bring you along with updates on how it's doing. And also wanted to share with you about weeding and getting that done while they're really, really tiny seedlings. I'll probably go back in another couple days and do it again. I just don't want to have to deal with a lot of weeds in my tomato in-ground garden. Because once you get it, you know, where you keep up with the weeding, basically towards the end of the season, I hardly do any weeding because I don't have to. And I'm trying out that fertilizer, so I'll keep you updated on the fertilizer for the tomatoes. And I guess that's it. So anyhow, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. And I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.